What's up, Wastelanders? I just wanted to drop in again and give you another little update on the Sanctuary Hills build and the industrial waterfront that I've been working on. So let's go check it out. There's lots of Sanctuary that I haven't finished yet. Everything is in progress. So yeah, this is the waterfront, the industrial waterfront that we've placed up. So this comprises of the power armor garage and the merchant, the maintenance wing with purification and stuff, and the manufacturing wing. So let's go take a little wander around, eh? These bloody doors. I wish all doors auto closed. Anyway, so yeah, this is the power armor station garage that we've put together, and I mean most of these warehouse builds are very boxy, but I try to do stuff with them inside that makes them a little bit more interesting. So we've hooked up the roller door, and I'll take you inside. Let's get some power. So yeah, this is the power armor garage, and I'll just sort of walk you through the various bits and bobs going around. So we've got a little sort of kitchen area here. Everyone can make the brews. Little shop there. Still lots of dressing up to do here. We have a lift because those power armors are heavy, man, and stairs just didn't seem like a good idea. So we have a lift that goes up to the second floor. And the first floor, this is like diagnostics and tinkering. So the idea that I'm thinking is that all these stations around, these are like diagnostic stations where they're sort of figuring things out, and then they bring them over to these workbenches when they're getting sort of fixed up. And we've just dropped bits and I had loads more stuff on here, but every time the settlement got raided, it was everywhere. It was an explosion. Thanks to our little scavengers. There's one of them. But anyway, yeah, we've still got storage over here. Again, more fleshing out to do. All these stations need fleshing out again. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we got a little sort of living quarter here, and then we can move upstairs. Again, still lots of fleshing out to do, but we have sort of a little waiting room here. We have the big boss office. Bare, I know, but again, more things to do. And then we have sort of the displays. So these could be for sale, these could be for collecting, whatever. We've got the roofing and lighting. I do like the glass panels, but I do not like the fact that the rain still comes through. However, one thing I do like about this structure is that these sort of prefabs that we've used as like housing units, if you come outside, see what I mean. I've actually had them sort of coming through on the exterior, so it breaks up all this sort of rigid tin sheeting. I think it looks pretty good. Again, there's still more dressing up and stuff to be done, but that is, yeah, that's our power armor station. And then we have power and supplies here, although I am thinking of maybe extending maintenance out a little bit at the back, but we'll see. But yeah, this was the first building I actually sort of put together, and this is where we house our water purifier. Again, similar sort of idea to the garage. You know, we've got a little sort of countertop kitchen area. We have storage and supplies, more storage, little sort of desk work area, and a little zen sort of chill out spot, take a break. Nobody likes the board game, that's why they always throw it on the floor. And yeah, not a bad little area. This was sort of my first little hanging out spot in the game after I'd built it, so I put this second floor in. It's kind of like, I don't know, an office space. we put in the overseer terminal as well, which was super handy to start with. Just little details. Again, still some fleshing out and stuff in here to do, but more lighting. But just a cool little space, I think, that fits really well in the Fallout world. And then, of course, we have, well, there's more bits and bobs, but anyway, we have the ammunitions plant. So I've spent quite a bit of time on this, fleshing it out inside today. The ground floor is pretty much done. The second floor is still a work in progress, but it's getting there. So we've dropped in like all kinds of clutter and stuff out here. I just find these, I don't know, it makes things more believable. It just fits in more. And we've also done a little bit of cleaning up inside our control room. Yeah, so now we have various power switches, and I've hooked up the main light switch, so that brings up everything inside. And then of course we still have the master power switch in here, which powers all the machinery and the hoppers and whatnot. I've also put a counter in for the ammunition on that laser tripwire right over there. So we've currently made 85 boxes of ammo since that's gone in, which has done me well so far. We've thrown in a lot of these sort of vault miscellaneous items as, yeah, I guess base computers and processing power and all that sort of jazz. And then through onto here, again, we've now got a guard dog as well, although he seems to chill between the two houses he's got a choice of down here on the walk front. And we've got, again, another sort of little kitchen area. Nothing fancy, still more cluttering and decorations to do. We have power supplies in here. Again, more decorating, more cluttering to do. But it's looking pretty good so far. And then we can move around into sort of the main area. We've got a little section here with some stockpiles and a sofa because it's long days and you need that rest. More cluttering everywhere. More of these vault terminals and stuff. I'll put loads in over that back end. I was thinking maybe they can sort of link up in a line with each hopper as an individual sort of power override station maybe. And then yeah, so this is kind of like main storage, I guess. We've spent a bit of time on. Loads of bits and bobs, ammo everywhere. We have a basket of grenades because why not? Cannonballs in a bucket. More little tinker stations and sort of huge stockpiles of everything you could ever want from an ammunitions plant. And a little tinker station. Took quite a while to get this one sorted out, to be fair, but I think it's turned out pretty well as that. And down and round, more clutter. Still some spaces and stuff, but yeah. I think this factory is starting to feel a hell of a lot more like a factory at the minute now. And as I say, the second floor is still sort of under development. Lots of glass is needed for what I'm thinking of doing this wraparound on these two walls. I've sort of cordoned off this area with all the conduit piping. This could maybe be, I'm thinking, a little electrical room of some kind, possibly. And I'm still undecided if I'm going to go up another floor yet. But I've kept it in just in case. Otherwise, if I can't be bothered or it doesn't interest me, we'll start sort of roofing this off. But yeah, that's the gist of it so far. The industrial waterfront is sort of coming along very nicely. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let me know if if you are making anything with the machinery stuff. What are you making? And if you've got any sort of tips, advice, ideas, anything that you think might fit into these sort of two spaces. As I say, I'm tempted to maybe expand the maintenance and the water purifiers to maybe get another couple in. But yeah, that's kind of the little tour so far. There is more of Sanctuary Hills going up and around, but there's no point in doing that just now. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let me know your ideas.